All right, so today we got a pretty fun one, right? Nikke bringing an absolute W down with one of the biggest comebacks of the century. If you didn't already know, I didn't cover the basic breakdown of how Nikke did in October because, again, it was anniversary time. I had so many videos to do, I didn't get to, and it was by the point, like, when I had, like, time or space to upload that video, it was already to the point where it was just too late. All right, it was too many days into the month. I'm like, yeah, who cares? Basically, October for Nikke was not a great month. It was a very bad month. They basically pulled off their first ever, I think, single-digit month, which was like $9 million. Which again, I know $9 million is saying that's bad, but people took that metric, laughed at the game. They were like, "See, fan service only takes you so far," and it kind of ran with that as the point. But I want to bring it back. Make sure this is clear. Put this into the YouTube records and leave this video here as a message to those hating on Nikke. They had an absolute comeback and a very big win here. Take a look. This is the anniversary revenue for Nikke, and boy, did they cook. So again, I know that, this is usually a much cleaner image, but if you don't already know, apparently we lost officially the Gacha review site. Looks like it's no longer up, and the person who's managing it hasn't posted or said anything about this yet. I checked December 1st, around when like the revenue was coming out. I wanted to see, because I like to see these things, right? And sadly, there was no site. The site redirected you to Sensor Tower. The site is gone as of now. So big rip. The PvP, monthly PvP is now over when it comes to the main poster, but someone actually went and cooked this up over here. Again, bit not, nicely modified like the other one might be, but it's still something we can look at and kind of break down. So crazy stuff. We've officially lost that site. I don't know what happened. It's just gone. So there is that. But again, you want to take the quick little look at all the Gacha games. Let's do it together. Hidden Youthful, kind of dropping over here. Girls Frontline, the original one, I believe that's still doing all right. Again, for where the game is. Black Clover Mobile, a fall off. That's insanity. Keep it going. Devil May Cry. I've heard some stuff about that game as well. Tower got New World here. Pretty much cooking, at least. Oh my god, Girls Frontline 2, end of service confirmed, dude. $0? End of service. Give it an L. Yeah, I'm just kidding around. Playing different games, playing between Nikke and other games is insanity, dude. Girls Frontline is like a friendly game. It's a great game. I've been playing it for a good amount now. But it's like, you just can't compete with Nikke. Can't compare with how much they give away and such. But, yeah, I don't know. The rates in this game are the only thing kicking me down. But I've recently succeeded in life. But other than that, hey, Brown does too, still cooking. Stop asking me for videos in this game. I'm not making videos in this game. Why? I'm playing this game for fun on the side. If I try to make a video on this, I like my channel. I won't have that for that game. That game is problematic, bro. There's way too much, man. That game is insane. Like, there is no shot I can upload videos on that. I'm sorry, all right? I know people keep asking, like, dude, go make a video on it, please. I can't. There's no way I can do that. Persona, Snowbreak over here, Pokemon Masters, Epic 7 over here, still cooking, kind of. Yeah, still cooking. Reverse, Soul Leveling Arise, still doing 4 million. Pretty good. 7DS Grand Cross, 5.7, still cooking. JJK Phantom Parade for global launch, 7 mil. We're not going to talk about this game. Don't even, ugh, you know what I mean? Spit on that game. Over here, Nikke, baby. 5 position, bro. 5 right there. They are cooking with that beautiful, not even CN revenue yet, right? CN coming soon. They are cooking with that 14 across the board. 28 million, dude. That is a number, right? Yes, going after a month with a single digit, right? Basically being like, not 10 million, 9 million. So not that, but they went to 28 million for a pure anniversary cook. That is what I'm talking about. Crown was about that much too. It was like 14 spread across 2 months. But again, this is pure 1 month. This is purely one freaking month. 28 million, a very big pump up for Nikke here. Very good news altogether, very great. It goes to show 2 things. It goes to show that if the devs choose to release a character that's a fan favorite, it's going to be pretty good. If the devs choose to obviously compensate, give great gifts and everything associated, yes, it was a double pilgrim. Yes, it was hell on earth. But remember, you got a double pilgrim, and you also got like 130, 140 free premium summons. You almost had a full pity acquired just by that. Which in the end, most people were ready for 1 pity, okay? Let's say they had a little extra left, they got the second character, they got a boatload extra summons for future stuff, which is cool. So, to a degree, we're not going to talk about double pilgrims. I know it's a little touchy subject for the community, but the summons and everything were grand, everything was great. 28 million is a pretty good number. Again, if you're wondering what contributed to that number, we already have that too. Remember, 1031, it was a full-blown month of just Annie, and it goes to show how well it did, right? Again, with Cinderella added on with Grave, 28 million was acquired. When it came to a free character over here, it came to Scarlet. If you are wondering what mainly contributed, we actually have that knowledge. Truthfully, we have that knowledge. It was Isabel. Isabel was the number one seller. I'm telling you right now. All right, the amount of Isabels I see everywhere, It could just be, you know, my entire community taunting me, one of the two. The amount of Isabels out there, because it was an affordable skin, 20 bucks, and the value in the skin was unheard of, dude. The amount of people rocking this versus this versus this, it's insane. For a Pilgrim who you can't use compared to a character you can use, the amount of Isabel, like, dude, she is everywhere, all right? It is insanity how many people have purchased the skin, and it's just, like, crazy. So if you want my honest take when it comes to the skins, which was, like, the biggest seller, it was definitely her dog. Unlike, again, it's a $20 skin. More people had access to be able to purchase it. It was cheaper, easier, gave you a free multi. To people, they justified it in their brains as 10 bucks, basically, and it sold. So compared to the Killer Wife, all I see everywhere is this. And whether it be JP community, whether it be anywhere, everyone talks about that skin. Compared to these two, I've seen mainly Scarlet Black Shadows, but that again could be just because the Annie was a little bit more like not falling off, but it was a little slower when Cinderella ended up releasing with her skin. It was like main hype was around this one, but again, this released November 7th, so only 7 days after. The hype was still there, but I've seen more of this than this one. But again, these skins contributed obviously to the 28 million. Old Tales, the event, In the Mirror, these things over here, obviously they're not contributing, but you know, the good update that brought people together to talk about it, enjoy with it, and party. That's the main thing. You know, push them to summon a little extra, pay a little extra. It also counts Flora, by the way, Flora's update, and it also counts whatever released in this update with value for money, whatever. Obviously, when it comes to the skin, which was volume, that was for December, so we'll see how exactly December does. I'll be honest with you, December this year will not be that hot. Why is that? It's because I see much less hype with Maiden and Guillotine than I saw last year. I don't know what happened here. Ludmilla is more of a popular character than it seems when it comes to design-wise or hype-wise. It just seems like, again, this year is a little slower when I see, again, across the community and the hype around, you know, going for that. It could also be that this year's a little bit different. You just had a double banner. There can't be that much hype in Christmas when that many players have been milked dry, right? Their focus is other things. Their focus is Pilgrim now. So easily you'll expect this month, I'll be honest here, I would say like 10 to 14 million, a range from there. I wouldn't expect anything higher, I'll be honest here, because again, next month is Pilgrim again. So most players are already in the wave here, and they already know what's up next, so they're planning ahead with their wallets and everything. So I expect next month to be a heat one. I don't expect this month to be that hot with exactly where we are. And again, you'll be like, oh, in the comments, Maiden's 100% good. What are you saying? I understand that, but I do think that a lot of whales have been just bled dry right now. And they're like, you know what? Let me just see what's next. Let me not go crazy. I've also seen a lot of hate for the MLB on both Guillotine and Maiden, right? Last year with Ludmilla, I saw a lot of people go for it, but this year, I don't see that much. So that's why I'm saying it also. I can see it from the community sentiment when it comes to that. So, as always, take care, have fun. That's it for me. Pretty much a quick video. But again, congrats to Nikke for popping off yet again. And rip to the Gacha website. Sadly, we don't have that anymore. So when it comes to future videos, you might have to be bearing with me on this one when it comes to this breakdown, unless somebody else starts making a nice one. But as always, take care, have fun. It's been it for me. Peace out. Hope you enjoy.